this immediately become one of the most amazing trails I've ever seen. It's just unreal. I thought this would be a good spot for lunch. It's got a bar, or 2 bars, Scratch, Labs, cherry and pistachio. I've had one and they're actually nice, better than Cliff Bars. I got coffee in here from this morning and I have water. I am going to drink water. It's been a bit of a baptism of fire, I'd say. There's been a lot of climbing straight out the gate and quite a bit of descending, but it's absolutely incredible. I'm trying to work out what to film and what not to film because I want to film the whole thing, but obviously I can't. It's exceptional. I've only done about 8 miles maybe, but I've not been rushing. 8 miles from Banff, I should say. Total for the day would be 24, so probably another 20 to get to this hike or bike campsite. This morning I felt like I might get there too early and want to press on, but after experiencing what this trail's like, I think maybe another 20 miles would be enough. Also, it'd just be nice to have an easy-ish first day, just to ease my way into it. And I'm still a bit jet lagged. I was up at 4 this morning, so I reckon I'm going to be tired early. Anyway, I don't know, we'll see. It's the whole thing. The whole way of looking at this is I can do whatever I want. So we'll see how I feel when I get to that campsite. God, this is long. I'm just going on, isn't I? When will I ever shut up? Now. I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the Great Divide, just in case you haven't seen my earlier videos where I've talked about it. And if you haven't seen them, go and watch them. I mean, anyway, it's 2,700 miles. 61,000 meters of elevation, ascent and descent. I start in Alberta, go through British Columbia, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado, and I finish on the border with Mexico in New Mexico at a place called Antelope Wells. 90% of this trail is off pavement, which is really nice, and apparently it's the longest off-road mountain bike route in the world. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I've got it all written here. You'd think I'd know. I kind of do, but I can never remember the order of the states. So yeah, that's pretty much it summed up. I just saw a family, they came riding through and they told me I've got 5 kilometers of uphill, and looking around I can see that it has to be, really. So this will be a good test of the bike. Get it in that low gear and see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to get moving. That was a lot of climbing. Hopefully it levels off for a bit. I'm not going to count on it. Climb. Ah well. Just been following this telegraph road for a little while. It's actually nice terrain. Path is quite smooth, which is nice. And there's a few downhills, descents, which is extra nice. So I've made it to, what's it called? Buller Hike-a-Bike campsite. I think I'm going to stay here. Nice and level. And then you come over here. Awesome little spot. Even got a bench. Kathmandu style curry. It needs 500 ml. I am hungry. I haven't eaten enough today. I'll have a look in a minute how far I've come. But I'm going to make this before I do anything. Gotta wait 15 minutes. I just checked. Today was only 43.5 miles. Climb of 3,550 feet, which is quite a lot. I can't tell you what that is in meters because I've got no internet connection. 1,000, just over. This is going to be Mosquito Central here. So I'll be able, well, I'll have to get in my tent fairly quickly. Still a beautiful spot though. Right. I'm not holding up much hope for this. I've left it for about 20 minutes. I've just set the tent up. It's very watery. Meh. It'll do. It's food, it's calories. All set up. Got my bear bag. There's lockers here which I'm going to use. Just makes it easier. I've got everything in here, including my toothpaste, which people forget, and even my lip balm, which is like a strawberry flavour one. So I'm doing all I can. It's only 6:45, but I want to go to bed already. Probably go and lie in the tent and listen to a book or something. So there we go, end of day one. What an epic ride. And it's amazing because every day should be like that. Very, very happy. I thought I'd gone further. My calculations were off. But 43.5 is fine for the first day. I feel pretty good. So that bodes well. But I mean, it's just stunning. I mean, even obviously now, I mean, look at that. And then in the distance over there, see the mountains, the sun falling on them. It's just incredible. I'm going to love this ride. Morning. It's about 6:30. Just made a coffee and this instant breakfast thing. Pretty cold. It's a cold night. I slept enough, but I thought I might as well get up and get moving. There was I just saw another bike is down there, but I don't think they're doing the divide. They haven't got enough gear. But I wasn't on my own, which is something. I'm surprised I slept on my first night in the middle of nowhere. Threat of bears. I know I'll get over that, but I'm quite pleased. The sun is nice. That breakfast was, again, meh. I'm gonna get packed up and get going. So it's about 7:45 and I've made it out, which is not bad, considering I'm learning how everything gets put away still. I had to check all the bolts and everything as well on the bike, and they're all fine, apart from the belt was loose, or slacker than it should be, which is weird because they're not supposed to stretch. But maybe I didn't tighten something up. But it's all good now. So yes, we're on our way. There's no way the camera's doing this justice. Just went to get some water down there. And just because there's like fresh bear scat just down there, I took this with me. So I know Caroline was worried. I'm taking it with me whenever I get off the bike. Lovely though, this water's so, what's the word? Just cool and just nice. I remember when I did the AT, I was drinking filtered. I'm not filtering this yet, but it's from, you know, snow runoff. Every time I get into town and you drink water from the tap, you can taste the chlorine. You just get used to it when you're doing it all the time. You can't beat this. The first person I've spoken to on this trail, and he's from Cardiff.
Wales.
You've just seen a lynx and you've been trying to take a picture of it. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
No joy today.
I can't believe you're from Cardiff. Yeah, and he works.
Random, isn't it?
He works in off Wentloog Road, or used to.
Used to, yeah.
Yeah, unbelievable.
No,
yeah, so he's very kind. He let me film him. So I'm going to look out for this lynx, and I hope you see it as well. What was your name, by the way?
I'm Kai.
Kai, I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. There you are.
Nice.
That must have been the one that Kai was talking about. I think they use cougar, lynx, mountain lion, all interchangeable, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I hope I see it. I just read the rest of that guide of what to do when you see one. And the last piece of advice was, if a cougar attacks, fight back. Well, I'll punch that cougar in the face. Not afraid. Time for a break. 17 miles for the day, and it's just coming up to 10:15. It's been mostly descents, which is nice. Anyway, this is a great spot, and I think I'm off that horrible gravelly, dusty stuff, which is nice because I was getting fed up of that. I'm sure I can feel it on my throat. 20 miles an hour! Fastest I've been on trail so far. Huge. I'm in this little visitor centre. It's cool. I just saw Kai, and he was on my channel, so he's subscribed. So cool. And lynxes and cougars are not the same thing. So I just did a quick resupply in Boulder campground. I only need enough to get me to the next town, which I will reach tomorrow. I've forgotten what it's called, but I know they've got a library and everything there. It's quite a big town. I should get there for midday. Now I'm at Elk Pass, and I'm looking at a number of steep climbs, so I better get on with it. I must have been on this for 20 minutes, just down, down, down. Awesome. I just had to pour some water over my discs because they were starting to steam. It's not going to last, is it? I was just talking to another couple at the top, and they said they've seen a grizzly every day since they've been here 4 days ago. And I said, I want to see one. And they said, you will see one. I want to see one, but I also don't. I'm at the campsite. There's the tent. I'm right next to this river, which is nice. And it's got a pit toilet over there, which is good. I'm on my own again, which I'd rather not be, but I don't know. I'd rather be in a spot like this. This is all part of it. You can find nice places to camp along the way. It's not just about the ride. I don't know how far I went, about 50 miles today. If I can tell how much elevation there was. 51.3 miles, 1,037 meters of ascent, and 1,247 meters of descent. I'm aware I'm switching between meters and feet, but yeah, different apps give different things. So yeah, it was a decent day. This is pretty much what I want to be doing, average-wise. So I'm happy, and it all went well, and it was an amazing day. Another amazing day with amazing views, and the last bit of the trail, when it was raining, was very undulating, and you could just, I had some good momentum. I did 10 miles in, I reckon, 45 minutes, so yeah, that's good. Anyway, I'm going to sign off for today. Day 2 done. I had a decent night. Not bad at all, really. It's about 6:30. I've more or less packed up. Just got to get the tent done. I'm looking on this app. This is an app from the Adventure Cycling Association. It's the best thing I've found for navigating so far. You can see where we are down the bottom. And Elkford is a town with a library and a few different services. It's 31 miles. So I'm going to go there and I'm going to explore. I don't think I'm going to stay there, but it depends if it looks convenient, because this will be 3 days without a shower and wash and change of clothes. And I mean, my limit's much higher. But yeah, if it looks like a nice place to stay, I'll probably stop there. But this was a nice site, really nice place. Weary Creek recreation site. I'm reading it as weary and not wary, because I was weary. I was wary too. I heard a few things in the night, and there's a mouse or something running up the tent pole in my tent, trying to eat all the moths that got trapped in there. So I had him to deal with. I'm going to finish off getting packed up and get moving. 31 miles. I think it looks like a reasonable sort of ride. It's not going to be too steep or anything. Should be there hopefully midday-ish. I just realised this is only day 3, so I've had 2 nights out, and this is the longest bike packing trip I've ever done already. How insane is that? I am in the middle of nowhere, seriously. It's an old logging road or something, I don't know. There's just nobody. Nobody's here. It's wild. Love it though. First one. Looked like a bear with its cub. Definitely a brown bear. Ah well, I wanted to see one. Time for a break and a bar. It's been fairly easy going today, undulating stuff again, mainly downhill, but my legs, I am tired. My legs are feeling it. That's why I set off early. I can get to 50 miles even with tired legs if I take plenty of breaks, which I am. Look at this though, unreal. I haven't had the drone up much because you're not allowed to in national parks, but I'm pretty certain this is not a national park, so I'm not going to carry it all this way and not use it. I'll throw it up now and show you what this trail's been like. "22 miles in for the day, 11 o'clock. And my legs are very tired. every sort of ascent now. I'm doing it in the lowest gear, and the last one I pushed it up, which was this one, which looks like nothing. But yeah, it's pretty steep, to be fair. Like I said earlier, just take my time. As long as I'm off early in the morning, I can take plenty of breaks. I thought this was a nice spot. Bee. I like bees, and you know that. So Elkford, I'm here. There's a place to resupply over there and a library right ahead, so I'm going to see if I can get some Wi-Fi and then decide what I'm going to do tonight. So I've decided to stay here tonight. It's just perfect. I can't not. There's a campsite over there, municipal one. I'm in the library now, uploading all the files and stealing a bit of electricity for my power banks. Actually, inside there's a swimming pool, so I can go in there, get a bit clean, and yeah, I've got clean clothes to put on as well. And then right over there is a perfect resupply, and I'm thinking I'm going to go and get some food and a couple of beers and chill out tonight. I'll just have to do more tomorrow, but this will put me on an average of 40 miles a day for the first 3 days, which is good enough. Good enough. Dinner. Sandwich, chicken flings and wedges, strawberries. So that's going to be nice. I'm on the campsite. I'm washed. I didn't even go in the pool. I just used the showers, and that's all I needed really. I've got my I'm just clean, and I've got Wi-Fi here as well. And yeah, I'm happy. I made the right choice because it's going to rain tonight anyway. And then Fernie is 50 miles away. And there's a resupply at lunchtime at Sparwood, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to chuck the tent up quick before it starts raining. And then, yeah, mosquito. That'll be it for today. So thanks again for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Right, I'm out. It was a nice campsite. Elkford was a great place. I'm on this sort of paved road, the big climb coming out. My legs are hurting already. I don't know why I'm surprised. As somebody who's never really done much bikepacking is finding the longest mountain bike route in the world hard. I knew it would be. My legs are killing me, but I set off at 8, which means I got all day to cover 50 miles. We got a place called Sparwood in about 25 miles for lunch, and then stop at Fernie, probably, where there's another municipal campsite, and it's supposed to be a really nice place. I'm on a full-on hiking trail here. I've gone wrong somehow. I followed the official route, and it was a dead end. So I've backtracked, and yeah, I'm on a hiking trail. I don't know. It's not the end of the world. These are, I think they're called Josephine Falls. So at least I get to see them. Pretty impressive. You're supposed to shout when you're on the trail, when you're going fast anyway, to let the bears know you're coming. And I feel like such a dick doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I sing that. I don't feel so stupid when I'm singing. Let's see if you can remember what that was from. You've got to be about my age. Put it in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do 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 do. Enough. So this is another amazing road, and it's very undulating, like yesterday really. I've only done 15 miles, so I'm just riding so slow. Like you won't do it justice by just firing through. And of course we had our detour this morning, which slowed us down. But anyway, this Sparswood, I don't even want to know how far away it is. But I hope they got ice cream. I really feel like ice cream. Sparwood, a nice town. I like it. I think it's an old mining town. I just went to Tim Hortons just because it's easy. And I packed out a sub for dinner tonight. I've got 29 miles to get to Fernie, and I don't think there's any camp spots on the way, so I'm going to be there pretty late, so better get moving. That is a big truck. This is the worst surface on the trail so far. It's been going on for quite a while, coming out of Sparwood. And I think this path takes us all the way, more or less, for a long way towards Fernie. So I hope it gets better. Quarter to 5, still a way to go to Fernie. Whichever of my subscribers recommended that I get a bottle cage like this, thank you. I can't remember who you are, but it was the right thing to do. Messing around with those fillet straps is no fun. It's hot today, and I got a little bit more on this highway, and then I turn off, and I think I run parallel with it all the way into Fernie, so I'll probably see you there. Great little town. Maple and walnut ice cream. I deserve this. I really deserve it. Very good. Why do I crave this junk when I've been hiking or cycling? I don't know. Although this looks alright. Kiwi, lime, banana. Really good. And a chicken sandwich, even though I've got a sub, the sub can be for breakfast. I just called the hostel to see if they had tent spots, but they don't. They do have pods for $69.60, and I've booked one. I don't really know what a pod is, but I'm going to find out. Forgot to say I checked. 58 miles today and 850 meters of ascent. And I felt every meter. Every damn meter. It was hard work. Very rocky, bumpy. The first part was amazing. The second half, not. What can you do? They've only got a bar. So happy. Okay, 1.5. It's not my fault. So I've had my 1.5 beers. And it's not because I'm half cut, but I love Canada. I absolutely love it. I've never seen anywhere nicer, cleaner, more friendly. Okay, maybe it's just the bits I've been to, but what a place. I love it. And I was just thinking, I'll sign off with this thought. Tomorrow I've got 35 miles to go before I can get a resupply. And if you're worried on this trail about things like resupplies, just don't, because you don't even need to think about it. There's so many places you get to. I think I had it in my head it'd be like the Appalachian Trail, where you have to really plan everything through. Here you just do it. You don't have to worry. Just wherever you go, there's something. I haven't actually yet to do a proper resupply. Every day you will find somewhere. The cycling I'm finding harder than hiking though. My legs are, well, there's just not much left in them. I'm pushing through. Like 58 miles a day is big for me. But I'm pushing it up some of these hills. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a hiker, not a biker, really. By the time this is done, I'll be a biker. Somebody's just noticed that I'm talking to myself, so I'm going to sign off. Thanks for watching.